Welcome back to Dark Case Stories, your destination for chilling true crime stories that delve into the darkest corners of human nature. From unsolved mysteries to notorious serial killers, we explore real-life cases that shock, terrify, and leave you questioning everything. With in-depth research, compelling storytelling, and haunting details, each video will take you deep into the minds of criminals and the stories of their victims. In this episode, we will delve into the heartbreaking and tragic case of Jemboy Baltazar, a 17-year-old boy whose life was cut short due to a shocking case of mistaken identity by police in Navotas City, Philippines. This story is not just about one young life lost, but a reminder of the urgent need for justice and reform in law enforcement.
Court finds one policeman liable for the death of 17-year-old Jemboy Baltazar during a police operation last year, while 4 others were found guilty on lesser charges. Let's get details from our correspondent, Zian Ambrosio. Zian, what more can you tell us?
Carmina, the Navotas RTC Branch 286, has released its decision on the case of 17-year-old Jemboy Baltazar, who was killed in a police operation in August 2023, where 6 policemen were allegedly involved. The promulgation, which started at 9 this morning, were attended by Baltazar's family, their lawyers, the 6 policemen involved, their wives, and their lawyers. And at past 10 in the morning, the court released its decision. Police Staff Sergeant Jerry Maliban was found guilty of homicide. 4 others, Police Executive Master Sergeant Roberto Balais, Police Staff Sergeant Nico Esquilon, Police Corporal Edmar J. Blanco, Patrolman Benedict Mangada, were convicted of illegal discharge of a firearm. Police Staff Sergeant Antonio Bugayong Jr. was acquitted. In its decision, the court states, "This is a story of hot pursuit operation that ended in tragedy. The death of Jemboy Baltazar, who is not the suspect, could have been avoided had a police officer applied self-restraint. For a police officer is not justified in shooting a person just because that person did not heed his call to surrender." The murder case that was initially filed against the policeman did not prosper because it was not proven to be premeditated or planned by the suspects, according to the findings and decision of the court. The clerk of court explained why Bugayong was acquitted and revealed the 4 found guilty of illegally discharging their firearms could already be released.
Si Police Staff Sergeant Jerry Maliban po ay napatunayang nagkasala lang po sa homicide dahil sa page 33 po ito ng decision, no? Police Staff Sergeant Maliban cannot be said to have employed means, methods, or forms in the execution of the crime. In short, hindi po napatunayang pinlano niya yung paraan kung paano niya gagawin yung krimen. So, sabi po dito, this is because the urge to shoot the victim materialized only when the victim attempted to escape. Ito pong illegal discharge of firearms kay PEMS Roberto Balais Jr., Police Staff Sergeant Nico Pines Esquilon, Police Corporal Edmar J. Blanco at Patrolman Benedict Mangada. Kaya po illegal discharge of firearms, base po sa ebidensya na present ng parties, napatunayang nagpaputok lamang po sila sa tubig. hindi po aimed kay Jemboy Baltazar.
Yung 4 na polis ay nakakulong na pero 4 months yung credited na po kagad. Yung makakalaya na po ba siya?
Depende po to sa magiging computation po ng MMDJ Annex 2. So kung lalagpas na po sila or mag-equal na po sila sa naging sentensya po sa kanila, yes po, makakalaya na po.
Meantime, Carmina, Jemboy's mother, Rodaliza Baltazar, slams the ruling, asserting it was not enough to bring justice to their family.
Sobrang sakit po na nararamdaman ko ngayon. Para po wala lang nangyari sa anak ko na para po parang hindi po siya napatay. Parang wala lang kasi isa lang po yung nakonvict si Maniban pero 4 na taon lang po. Yung iba pong pulis wala po. Makakalaya po sila. Ano pa yung buhay ng anak ko? Ano lang? Parang aso lang. Kaya po sila ilang lang nila paghihirapan tapos parang wala silang ginawa. Para nasa niyo po yung hustisya, yung katarungan para sa anak ko. Ilang taon lang po yung anak ko, may pangarap pa po siya. Pero wala na po dahil pinatay po nila na walang dahilan.
Meantime, Carmina, the Department of Justice is scheduled to hold a press conference on the ruling within the day. And that's the latest here in Navotas City. Ziana Brosho, ABS.
Jemboy Baltazar was a typical teenager, full of dreams and aspirations. Growing up in Navotas, he was known for his cheerful personality and strong family values. He was close to his family and friends, with dreams of pursuing further education and contributing positively to his community. However, on the night of August 2nd, 2023, everything changed. Jemboy and his friends were having fun, but as they were making their way back home, a series of police operations began in the area. In the chaos that ensued, Jemboy found himself in the wrong place at the wrong time. That fateful night, police were conducting an operation targeting alleged drug suspects. Jemboy and his friends, unaware of the danger, tried to escape on a boat to avoid the chaotic scene. Unfortunately, the police misidentified him as a suspect and opened fire. Jemboy was shot in the back, and despite being rushed to the hospital, he succumbed to his injuries. The news of his death spread like wildfire, igniting outrage and sorrow within the community and beyond. Many felt that this was yet another case of police brutality and the misuse of power. The immediate aftermath of Jemboy's death saw protests erupting in Navotas City and across the Philippines. Family, friends and activists took to the streets, demanding justice for Jemboy and accountability for the officers involved. Social media campaigns highlighted the issue of police violence, with many sharing their stories of loss and fear. In response to the public outcry, 6 police officers were suspended and faced charges of reckless imprudence resulting in homicide. The case drew attention from human rights organizations, which called for systemic changes in how police operate in the Philippines. As the investigation unfolded, the Baltazar family sought justice for their son. Jemboy's mother publicly called for the truth behind his death and expressed her desire for systemic changes to prevent future tragedies. Various organizations rallied behind the family, providing them with support and resources to ensure their voices were heard. The investigation remains ongoing, and many are left wondering, will justice truly be served? How many more families will have to endure such loss before real change occurs? Despite the recent tragedy, Navotas city is also known for its vibrant culture, delicious seafood, and friendly community. Visitors can explore local markets, enjoy fresh catches from the Manila Bay, and experience the city's rich history, from its fishing traditions to its beautiful parks. By visiting Navotas, you support local businesses and foster a sense of community. Your presence can help uplift the spirits of residents who are striving for justice and healing in the wake of recent events. Thank you for watching this episode of Dark Case Stories. Jemboy Baltazar's tragic story reminds us of the importance of advocating for change and holding those in power accountable. If you or someone you know has been affected by similar issues, know that you are not alone. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more real-life crime stories. Until next time, stay safe, and let's continue to fight for justice together.